I'll give you an example from my life. You know, in my old job that I worked for several years back east in the U.S., I worked at an office, and every day I would show up to work, I'd do my job. During lunch break, I always just sat in my section of the office and I just read the Bible. I was quiet, I just did my work, and you know what? There's somebody at the office I found out that hated me because they hate the Bible. They literally said, you should not be allowed to bring the Bible into work because it's hate speech. Look, I never even shared the gospel with people at work, and they're mad because I'm reading the Bible in my personal time during my lunch break, not bothering anyone, and they got mad about it. And I was told by several people at my office that they were trying to get me fired. They hated me. Now, it turns out they had heard a couple sermons I preached online, and that never helps you, right? But they hated me, and I got called down to the principal's office. You say, did you work at a school? No, I didn't. I'm just saying it kind of facetiously. You know, you get in trouble, you get called down to the principal's office. You got all the bosses that are there, and then I'm thinking, you know, what's going on? And then they say, well, you know what, we heard that you're, what did they say? That I'm homophobic and sexist. I don't think they claimed I was racist, but homophobic and sexist. And you know what, because, you know, of some things that you said, you know, in sermons or whatever, I guess. And then they said that, you know, we talked to your coworkers because we've never dealt with this situation before. And all of your coworkers said you're a really nice person and you're a really hard worker and a good worker. And so they said, you know what, you know, so basically you're not in trouble. And I'm thinking, okay, you still call me down to the principal's office. Am I going to get fired next week? They said, no. They said, we talked to them, and everybody said you're a good worker. And I told them, I said, hey, I don't, you know, talk to people about what I believe at work. I just come to work. I read my Bible during my lunch break. I was like, I don't cause any problems. It's not like I'm showing up drunk or anything like that, like other people at the office do. It's just like, and they said, yeah, you know, we don't have a problem. But here's what I'm saying. What if everybody at work hated me? I would have been fired, right? Because my coworkers didn't like me. And so when my coworkers found out that I'm homophobic, they're shocked because he's like the nicest person. He never says anything bad. He's always polite. He's always respectful, always saying, you know, please and thank you and all these things. And they're shocked that I'm homophobic. Well, they're right. I am homophobic. I hate homos, okay? Why? Because that's what the Bible teaches.